Debate over a contentious bill nearly turned into a physical fight today at the state capitol. That bill would prohibit California schools from having parental notification policies if their child is transgender.
Yeah, it wound up being a pretty big disruption of the proceedings. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us to explain the action there on the floor. So, okay, lay it out. What happened?
Golston, this dust-up happened during debate for AB 1955, which, as you mentioned, would prohibit school districts from having policies requiring parents be notified if their child is identifying as a gender that is not on their birth certificate. The conversation around this proposal was long and emotional, with tension already high over this issue.
Dr. Jackson, please.
An already heated debate nearly turned physical on the Assembly floor Thursday over a proposed ban on transgender student notification policies in schools. Democratic Assemblyman Corey Jackson restrained by a handful of lawmakers. This after a verbal exchange involving Republican Assemblyman Bill Essayli.
By the way, I am tired of being interrupted by you.
Essayli earlier had his going off topic. He challenged leadership's decision to cut off his remarks. He interrupted another Democrat in the process.
I appeal the ruling of the chair.
Jackson pushed back on Essayli's attempts. Essayli told him, "What are you going to do about it?" And the skirmish began. Lawmakers were forced into recess. Once out, Democrats eventually surrounded the bill's author, Assemblyman Chris Ward, in support as he closed out the debate.
Nothing in this bill gets involved in the parent-child relationship.
Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas would not say if either Essayli or Jackson would be punished.
Are you not embarrassed? I mean, just some might see this and think, is this the state of politics where an assembly member is interrupting debate, but then there's another assembly member willing to get up and fight? I mean, is that?
I'm very proud. I'm very proud of the work that we do here. I think when you look at the state of politics around our country, the work that we do here is incredibly important to the residents we serve. And as I mentioned, we can always do a better job when it comes to reassessing the work we do and how we can do it in a more productive way, in a more respectful way.
Now, as for the bill itself, it passed on a party line vote. It's now on the governor's desk. Summer recess starts in a week, meaning they get a break from each other for a month, which several lawmakers tell me is needed right now during this very tense time of a lot of decision making.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Ashley. Well, the bill is now on Governor Gavin Newsom's desk, and Newsom would not say just a couple of weeks ago if he would support this bill.